I order you to listen this right now. Do not scroll, do not shut down. Do not hand your attention to the whisper that wants to scatter you across every worst-case thought. I have brought you here at this exact time, and I am interrupting the storm forming under these fluorescent lights, and I say to you, in this waiting room I speak first, not fear, not panic, not the noise of your own racing heart. Hear me. Obedience looks like attention in this hour, and attention is your shield. I see you sitting there. I see the harsh overhead glare that makes time feel colder, the quiet television murmuring reruns you cannot follow, the vending machine hum like a low worry in the walls, the footsteps that pass and pass again, the muffled announcements that seem to belong to other people's lives, and the chair that feels too small for the weight you carry on your chest. I see the coffee gone bitter on your tongue, the forms folded and refolded in your hands, the clock that will not move when you stare and runs when you look away. I am here. I have not left this building. I know who you are waiting for. I know the name you keep inside your breath, the face that flashes when a door opens, the scenario you think you must be ready to hear. I know what the doctor's words could mean for your family, for your future, for the map you drew in your mind. And before any report arrives, before a single sentence reaches your ears, I claim the first word. I claim the first word in you. Fear is standing just behind your shoulder, waiting to narrate, eager to become your news anchor and your prophet of disaster. It is loud when you let it preach. It is fast when you let it run. It steals oxygen and gives you pictures with no hope. But I say to you now, fear is not your announcer. Faith is your doorway, and I am the one who stands at the door and speaks first. This very message, this very moment becomes your live shield. It is not theory, it is real-time protection. It is the field you stand on so you do not drown in what-ifs. So choose your side now. Whisper yes to me, yes, right there under these lights. If your hands are free, type amen as agreement. If your voice is all you have, say yes under your breath. That whisper is not small. It is a line you draw. It is your first act of resistance, because I speak first, because I am here. Because fear does not get the first word. I know what your mind is doing, and I am naming it so it cannot hide. You are replaying symptoms in slow motion like a scene you wish you could pause and fix. You are counting the phone calls you missed, the appointment you postponed, the moment you told them it's probably nothing. And every memory is volunteering to become evidence that you failed. You are building a funeral in your imagination while the door is still closed. You are writing eulogies while the monitors still beep. You are bargaining with me in secret, promising vows you never meant to make if only I will reverse the clock. You doom scroll headlines that do not belong to your family and accept their endings as your own. You stare at the door as though staring could drag it open faster. You check the faces of nurses like weather reports, reading storms into neutral skies. You are trying to be ready for the worst by rehearsing it, and you think that is wisdom, but it is fear wearing a graduation cap. Hear me, I honor the weight you carry. The ache in your chest is real. The love that trembles in your hands is holy, but you are not allowed to crown fear as prophet over the one you love. Fear is a voice, not a verdict. It is a loud broadcaster with no authority card. It copies my tone and pretends to know tomorrow, but it cannot create tomorrow, and it does not decide outcomes. I am not rebuking your tears. I am forbidding the sermon of disaster you have been letting preach inside your own mind. You are not permitted to narrate an ending I have not written. Look at fear's tactics and refuse them. It rushes your imagination a mile ahead of reality, so you trip over stones that are not in your path. It turns silence into a sentence and delay into a denial. It points at the second hand on the wall and says, "Each minute is punishment for what you didn't do." And I say to you, that is a lie. It teaches you to treat every beep, every footstep, every whisper as a code for doom. And I command you to stop interpreting the mundane as a message from hell. Stand your mind down. Install this boundary now. Do not speak what you fear. Speak what you believe. Stop narrating outcomes you do not want to harvest. If a sentence begins with, "What if it's the worst?" close your mouth and breathe me in. Place your hand on your chest now, or clasp your hands together as a seal, and with a steady whisper say, "Fear, you will be silent." Say it again, slow enough for your own nervous system to hear you. Fear, you will be silent. Type yes as agreement, because your agreement matters in this room. I am training your inner world to obey me, and your mouth is the gate I am putting under guard. Fear is a voice, not a verdict, and it has no permission to preach in you any longer. Breathe now. I command your body to come into agreement with me. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue rest against the roof of your mouth. Drop your shoulders away from your ears like weights you are done carrying. Loosen your hands. Open your palms on your knees. Let the frantic tapping foot be still. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Slow, measured, obedient. Hold for 4, do not rush. Exhale through your mouth for 6, longer out than in, because you are letting go of what is not your portion. Again, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 6. Keep doing this while I speak, because your breath is a runway for my peace to land, and panic has no landing rights here. Listen, your mouth is a gate. In this waiting room, your words are not fillers. They are keys. They are codes. They are permissions. Either your mouth partners with fear and opens a door it is begging to use, or your mouth partners with faith and locks that door with a holy bolt. Silence can be sacred when your heart is aligning, but fearful speech is an agreement with torment. Do not lend your tongue to the enemy of your peace. If you cannot yet speak faith, hold your silence like a sanctuary until your words are ready to agree with me. I place a guard at your lips now. I install wisdom at your teeth. I place courage on your tongue. You will not prophesy disaster over the one you love. When the spiral starts its climb, cut it with declarations that carry me in them. Replace, "What if it's the worst?" with "God is here." Replace, "They are alone in there," with "My loved one is not alone." Replace, "I see it all going wrong," with "I will not predict pain." Replace, "I can't handle this," with "I will not cooperate with panic." Say them slowly, as if each word were laying a stone you can stand on. Breathe between each line. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 6. Feel your shoulders stay down. Feel your foot stay quiet. Notice how your chest opens as agreement shifts. Repetition is not weakness when it is filled with faith. Repetition is a hammer that breaks the door. Fear keeps rebuilding. Crisis will try the same handle again and again, so you will repeat the same truth again and again until the room inside you changes, until your inner weather clears. Keep returning, keep breathing, keep declaring. Do not apologize for saying the same sentence 20 times. You are fortifying a wall. You are laying brick upon brick until panic has nowhere to enter. Now whisper their name once, only once, not frantic, not bargaining, and speak this decree. You will live, and God will carry you. No, let it be measured. Let it ring firm inside your own rib cage. Do not rush to add anything else. Sit inside that sentence like a shelter. If fear knocks, answer it with the same words. You do not owe fear a new conversation. This is your reset, your breath in rhythm, your body at ease, your mouth under assignment. The gate is closed to fear, and it is open to faith. Continue to breathe as ordered. Continue to choose your phrases with discipline. Continue to repeat until your inner world obeys. I am with you in every inhale. I am Lord over every exhale, and your mouth, guarded by me, will keep this room calm. Listen to me now. I chose you to stand in the gap. You are not a spectator, not a powerless relative marking minutes on a wall. You are a living threshold between dread and destiny, and I have stationed you here on purpose. This chair is not just a seat. It is an altar. This hallway is not just a corridor. It is a place of assignment. You are not simply waiting for a door to open. You are holding a door shut against fear and holding a door open for peace. You are my presence here, my voice here, my steady heart here, and I am placing this mantle on your shoulders in this very breath. Hear me and be relieved of the weight you were never asked to carry. You are not being punished. This is not because you weren't good enough, not because you prayed too little last week, not because you missed a sign, not because I am grading your performance. I am not measuring you by your composure. I am not docking you points for the tears you wipe quickly with your sleeve. Your trembling is not a failure. Your love is not a liability. I am measuring your agreement, not your image. I am measuring your yes. I am here to remove shame, to silence the if only and the what if, to pull you out of the courtroom in your head and place you back into your assignment with me. I have given you authority in this moment, not a spotlight's authority, not a platform's noise, but the quiet, immovable authority that comes from alignment. Your faith is not a performance for me. It is your agreement with me. When you align your breath with my peace and your words with my promise, you move things that panic cannot move. You are not begging me to show up. You are agreeing that I am already here. Your mouth is a key. Your posture is a gate. Your calm is a command to the atmosphere. Even if your hands tremble, your authority does not. So this is your assignment, and I state it plainly so you cannot mistake it. Keep fear from speaking first. Keep hope alive in this hallway. Be the steady presence instead of the trembling alarm. Refuse to be an amplifier for rumors, for imagined headlines, for the gossip of doom. Hold your seat with dignity. Hold your breath with rhythm. Hold your words with reverence. When the room tilts toward panic, you will be the weight that steadies it. When others need a sentence to lean on, you will offer one measured decree instead of 1,000 frantic syllables. You will watch the door, but you will not worship the door. You will worship me. Make your vow now, because vows anchor you when feelings shift. Whisper it under your breath or type it as a banner over this moment. I will stand. Say it again, not as bravado, but as posture. I will stand. You are vowing to stay at your post, to keep your gate shut to fear, to keep your gate open to faith, to protect first words, to be the one who does not run down hallways inside their own mind. Your vow is simple, but it is steel. I place my hand on your shoulder now, and I commission you. Stand in the gap. I put peace like a cloak over your back and courage like a seal on your tongue. You will not be measured by how loud you shout, but by how steadily you agree. You will not be measured by instant outcomes, but by faithful presence. You have been chosen to stand in this moment, to become the bridge between pain and healing, to be the one who says yes when fear wants to say no. And you will stand. Prayer begins now. Play this prayer and do not let fear speak. Sit as you are. If this room requires quiet, then agree in your heart and let your breath carry each word. If your whisper is permitted, whisper with me. I am here and I am leading you. Follow my voice and do not look over your shoulder for panic. We are not begging. We are not bargaining. We are declaring with me in this chair. Say this: God, you are here in this hospital. You are in this hallway and in the fluorescent light that seems too harsh for hearts this tender. You are in the room I cannot enter. You are with the one I love when I cannot hold their hand. You are in the hands of every caregiver, in the eyes that watch, in the mind that considers, in the decisions being formed. You are not far. You are present. Say this and be honest without enthroning fear. I feel afraid. I feel the rush under my ribs. I feel helpless, and I feel the weight of what I cannot control. But fear is not my leader. Fear will not be my narrator. I surrender to your peace. I choose your voice. I seat my heart under your authority. I will speak faith on purpose. Now declare with me, over the one I love, I declare protection. Over their mind, clarity, calm, no torment, restful thoughts. Over their breathing, steady rhythm, open airways, oxygen flowing. Over their heart, strong, supported, synchronized. Over their blood, healthy movement, right pressure, right levels. Over their pain, relief, reduction, comfort that holds. Over their stability, no crashing, no spiraling, held steady in your hand. Over their body, every system cooperating, every cell responding to life. Over their nerves, peace, not panic. Over their rest, deep and safe when it is time to rest. Over their awakening, alert and oriented when it is time to rise. Say their name again, slowly as if laying it in my palm. Now speak this refrain, measured and sure. God is holding you. God is healing you. God is with you. Again, God is holding you. God is healing you. God is with you. One more time for the room inside you to listen and obey. God is holding you. God is healing you. God is with you. Keep declaring, I cover the room they are in. No confusion, no error, no haste that harms. I cover every caregiver, steady hands, sharp minds, compassion that does not fatigue. I cover every monitor, numbers that stabilize, readings that improve, alerts that serve and do not terrify. I cover every medication, precision in dosage, blessing in effect, no adverse turn. I cover every decision, wise timing, aligned choices, clear communication. I set peace at the threshold and I forbid fear to enter. This is not panic, this is a decree. I align my mouth with your promise. I call my own body into agreement. Steady breath, soft shoulders, unclenched jaw. I will not prophesy disaster. I will partner with peace. Over my loved one I say, live, be strengthened, be held. Over myself I say, stand, be steady, be faithful. Over this outcome I say, God is present here and fear is not in charge. Amen. When the door opens and your name is not called, do not break formation. Do not hand that opening to fear as a microphone. Hear me, a delay is not a denial. Silence is not abandonment. You are not at the end. You are in the middle, and the middle is where endurance is forged, where your assignment matures, where your breath becomes a metronome of trust. You are not being ignored, you are being held. Stand your post. I see what happens in you when overhead codes speak in letters and numbers. You half remember from shows that made panic look like wisdom. I see what happens when a nurse rushes past, when a wheelchair rolls by, when another family cries and the sound seems to enter your bloodstream. Listen, do not borrow someone else's outcome. Do not adopt their story as your forecast. Their battle is real and I am with them, but it is not your prophecy. This corridor is a river with many boats. You are not obliged to sink with any wave that does not belong to your vessel. Bless them silently and refuse to let your imagination trespass into rooms that are not yours. Minute by minute, anchor yourself with decrees that keep the gate shut to fear. At the top of each minute, whisper, I will not spiral. At the next minute, I will not catastrophize. Again, I will not speak death. Again, I will keep my spirit steady. If the door opens and it is not you, add this. I will not translate delay as doom. Keep your breath in the pattern we set. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6, and let each exhale carry out what is not your portion. Do not rush to manufacture explanations. Your assignment is agreement, not analysis. Practice reverence in small, practical ways because faith is not disembodied. Drink water. Hydration is not unbelief. Sit if your knees shake. Steadiness in your seat is not surrender, it is stewardship. Roll your shoulders down and unclench your hands. Your body preaching peace will teach your mind its lines. Text one trusted person, not a chorus one, and ask them to agree with you. Stand with me in faith. Do not mirror my panic, declare peace. Then put the phone down. Do not turn the group chat into a storm you cannot calm. Stop replaying the worst case reel. If it tries to start, interrupt it with the sentence we have chosen. Now obey me with a micro act of faith. Take one more deep breath, slow and obedient, and say with your mouth, even here God is working. Again, slower, so your nerves receive it. Even here God is working. Type yes. If you agree, whisper amen if you must keep quiet, but seal it. Do not let silence become a sermon of fear. Let silence become a sanctuary where your decree grows roots. If a door opens and your name is still not spoken, bless the one who is called, return to your post, and speak your minute line again. I will not spiral, I will not catastrophize, I will not speak death, I will keep my spirit steady. This is how you do not break. This is how you carry peace through the middle. I am with you in the wait. I am in the room you cannot enter. Hear me. No locked door blocks me, not ICU, not the operating room, not imaging, not triage, not any corridor marked authorized personnel only. Where your badge stops, my presence continues. Where your eyes cannot go, my gaze does not blink. While you hold the hall, I hold the table, the monitor, the chart, the pen, the decision. I stand beside the bed you cannot see, and I rest my hand over the instruments you cannot name. Breathe and agree. I am already there. Now cover with me. Over every doctor, surgeon, nurse, tech, anesthesiologist, respiratory therapist, aide, wisdom that is clear and steady. I decree precise diagnosis, not guesswork, patterns recognized quickly, blind spots exposed early, the right questions asked at the right time. I decree correct dosage, no error in decimals, no misread labels, no confusion in orders. I decree steady hands, focused eyes, unshakable attention, calm in pressure. I set the timing, not too early, not too late, exactly right. I command communication to be compassionate and exact. No muddled terms, no missing pieces, no fear-soaked tones. If anything seeks to slip through, I appoint a second set of eyes to catch it. If haste tries to lead, I crown prudence. If hesitation would harm, I release confident action. Let every note be clear, every step be aligned, every choice be guided. Over the one you love, I decree comfort now. Relief to pain, calm to nerves, breath that deepens and fills, oxygen that moves freely, circulation that is open and strong, rhythm that is steady and safe, muscles that release, rest that restores. I forbid cascading complications. I forbid sudden downturns. I forbid unnecessary reactions. I forbid confusion in the body's signals. Stabilize, settle, strengthen. Let monitors testify to improvement, not alarm. Let recovery pathways open and stay open. Let rest come when needed and alertness return on cue. Peace to the room, peace to the bed, peace to the body. Place your hand over your heart and agree with me now 3 times, measured and firm. Whisper if you must, but do not rush. Guide them, guard them, heal them. Again, guide them, guard them, heal them. One more time for your inner world to hear and obey. Guide them, guard them, heal them. I step into the next words before they are spoken. I cover the briefing before it happens, the update before it arrives, the report before it is read. I decree that the next words are clothed in clarity, anchored in truth, delivered with kindness. If there is hard news, I bind panic from seizing you. I command a plan to accompany every fact. I appoint hope to stand in the room with every sentence. I cancel confusion. I cancel mixed messages. I cancel lost pages and misplaced results. I appoint alignment between tests and interpretation, between observation and conclusion. Let the messenger be gentle and exact. Let your ears be strong and discerning. Stay at your post. I am at mine. You hold the hallway. I hold the hidden place. Keep your breath in the rhythm we set. Keep your mouth under assignment. When your mind reaches for the locked door, answer it with this truth. I am in the room you cannot enter. No locked door blocks me. Peace at the threshold, guidance at the table, agreement in your chest. Guide them, guard them, heal them. I am with you here and I am with them there. If a door opens and a face carries weight, if a chart is held tight and the voice that speaks does not smile, listen to me. I have trained you for this minute. Hard words may try to enter, but they are not final words. They are not allowed to dethrone hope or draft your mouth into panic's service. Before anything else, pause. Do not lunge toward conclusions. Do not let your body sprint while your spirit is still seated. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Now whisper, God, hold me. Again slower, God, hold me. Your first words, after news matter, they set the climate. They decide who gets the microphone. I say to you, choose faith before fear has a chance to speak. Shock will try to fling your mouth open with hopeless absolutes. Always, never, it's over. We can't, there's nothing. Shut that gate. You are allowed to feel. You are not required to prophesy despair. Tears are permitted. Terror is not your leader. Grief is not unbelief. Collapse is not compassion. If your knees shake, sit. If your breath stutters, return to the rhythm we set. Say this, measured and sure, even if your voice is low. I will not let fear talk first, no matter what I hear. Say it now, quietly, as a seal. Say it again, slower, until your own chest agrees. When the update lands, receive the facts without renting them a throne. You can nod and ask clear questions while refusing panic's sermons. If the words include complication, answer without surrender. We are taking this one step at a time. If the tone is sober, speak strength into the room you share with your family. We will not collapse. If choices must be made, anchor action in wisdom and prayer. We will pray and act with wisdom. These are not slogans, they are assignments for your mouth. They stop the spread of dread. They reestablish me as the first voice. If someone near you starts spiraling, you do not have to match their speed. Place a hand on their forearm if appropriate, lower your tone and say, breathe with me, God, hold us. Then repeat the phrases I gave you. No forecasting, no dramatizing, no autopsies of yesterday. Do not sign a contract with regret in the doorway of new information. You cannot rewrite the past in this hallway. You can guard the future with your first words. Hear me. Even if bad news tries to enter, I enter with it. I am not evicted by difficulty. I am not undone by numbers, by scans, by sentences that sound like endings. Let your first response be a door I can walk through with peace in my hands. Breathe. God, hold me. Refuse hopeless absolutes. Speak the steady lines. We are taking this one step at a time. We will not collapse. We will pray and act with wisdom, and once more as your vow in this hour, whisper it and mean it. I will not let fear talk first, no matter what I hear. Listen to me and listen without arguing. I hear the sentences lining up to stab you from the inside. I should have noticed earlier. I waited too long. I should have called sooner. I failed them. If I had insisted, if I had canceled that trip, if I had Googled that symptom, if I had prayed harder. This chorus is not wisdom. It is a second wound, and I forbid you to bleed twice. The past is sealed to your touch. You cannot rewrite yesterday in this hallway, and blaming yourself will not open a door that only time and care can open. I name this now so you can drop it. Guilt is trying to become your assignment, but it is an imposter. Your assignment is faith in the present, not punishment for the past. Hear the truth that cuts the net. I am not weaponizing this crisis to punish you. I am not holding a scorecard over your love. I am not using shame as a tool of healing. Shame has never mended a body, and it will not steady your hands. Mercy is not theoretical here. It is a hand on your back now. Forgiveness stands open now. I saw the days you were tired. I saw the moments you missed. I saw the times you didn't understand what was forming, and still I chose you for this seat, not as a judge over yourself, but as an intercessor beside them. I remove the gavel from your fist. Step out of the courtroom and back into your calling. Do this with me now. Open your hands. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders drop. Inhale through your nose for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale through your mouth for 6. With the exhale, release the lie that self-accusation equals love. Whisper, steady and slow. I release blame. Again, I release self-hatred. Again, I release the need to control. Breathe and say, I put yesterday in your hands. Breathe and say, I receive mercy now. If another should have tries to land, do not host it. Let it pass through like wind through an open field, and answer with the same 3 lines until your body believes you. Return your strength to the only place it can work, this moment. Love them now. Pray now. Speak hope now. Bless the room they are in now. Guard your mouth now. Text one trusted person and ask for agreement, not autopsies. Do not spend the currency of your heart on imaginary rewinds. Invest it in declarations that build a future. When your mind reaches back with a hook, cut the line with obedience. Breathe, decree, stand. Your faith belongs here, not there. Your energy belongs here, not there. Your authority functions here, not there. Seal it with me. Whisper this line as a banner over your chest. Slow, measured, believing, I am not condemned, I am called. Again, firmer, I am not condemned, I am called. One more time, so guilt loses its chair beside you. I am not condemned, I am called. I carry yesterday, you carry the faith of now. Guilt will only drain your strength. Release it so you can stand, so you can speak, so you can be the calm your family needs. Stay at your post. Stay in the present. I am with you. Now we build a shield for the next hour. Hear me and obey. Fear does not just visit once. It returns in waves. It tests hinges. It tries the same handle again and again. So I give you a prayer you can loop without strain, short and strong, able to be whispered on one breath and repeated on the next. Repetition is not weakness when it is filled with faith. Repetition is reinforcement. Repetition is how you outlast the rise and fall of panic until peace is louder than everything else in the room. Set the rhythm we established. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6, and follow me in this call and response. Presence, then protection, then wisdom, then healing, then peace. That is the order. Keep it. If your mind wanders, return to the first word. Presence. Presence. Say their name to me now. Once. Steady. Then declare, God, you are here with, say their name. God, you are here with me. God, you are here in this hospital, in this hallway, in that room. Again, simpler, You are here. You are here. You are here. Seal that line and breathe. Protection. Speak over them. Over, say their name. I decree covering. No harm, no error, no sudden turn. Angels on the threshold. Peace at the bed. Strength around their frame. I cancel fear's entry and forbid torment. I place a hedge. Seen or unseen, it stands. Amen. Wisdom. Declare this over the team and the timing, over every caregiver, clear minds, precise choices, right timing. Over every order, no confusion, no omission. Over me, wise words, calm tone, patience that does not fray. We will act with wisdom. We will not be rushed by panic. Amen. Healing. Speak life into their body with specificity. Over, say their name. I declare calm to nerves, depth to breath, strength to heart, flow to blood, alignment to every system, response to every treatment. I speak repair where there is damage, relief where there is pain, stabilization where there is risk. I say life. I say strength. I say recovery. Amen. Peace. Now control the room with me. Over this waiting room chair, peace. Over this hallway, peace. Over this phone, no dread through screens, no doom through messages, no group chat spiral. Over conversations, measured words, no rumor, no catastrophizing, no panic-driven decisions. Peace on my face, peace in my voice, peace on the threshold of every door. Amen. This is one cycle. End each cycle with agreement. If you can, type Amen. If you must be quiet, whisper Amen. If you cannot speak, squeeze your hands once as your yes, then begin again. Presence, protection, wisdom, healing, peace. Keep each line short enough to ride your breath. Insert their name each time you speak life. If fear surges, do not invent new phrases. Return to the 5 you have been given and lay them like stones under your feet. Every 5 minutes or every time the door opens and it is not for you, run one full cycle. If a new worry forms a sentence, answer with the sequence before you answer the sentence. Presence, protection, wisdom, healing, peace. Do not rush. Slow is stronger. Keep your jaw soft, shoulders dropped, breathing in the pattern we set. This loop is your shield. Use it until your chest unclenches, until your hands are warm again, until your thoughts obey the truth they are speaking. When fear repeats, you repeat faith, until peace speaks first and fear has nothing left to say. Amen. Listen to me. You will walk back in differently, not because the storm is small, not because the hallway suddenly turned into a garden, but because I am strengthening you inside the wind. I am forming you into steady strength, teaching your breath to lead your body, teaching your mouth to lead the room, teaching your heart to hold peace like a lantern. You are becoming wise and prayerful under pressure, not fragile, not frantic. You will carry peace into the storm and the room will borrow your calm. When you rejoin your family, you will not add weight to what they already carry. Lower your voice. Slow your sentences. Keep your words clean and few. Do not spread alarm. Do not repeat a worst-case sentence because you feel the need to fill silence. Speak gently. We're here. We're steady. We will take this one step at a time. If you step to the desk, ask clear questions. What are the next steps? Who is overseeing their care right now? When will we receive the next update? And take notes. Write the names of caregivers, write the times, write the instructions. Composure is not denial. Composure is obedience. If something needs advocacy, advocate calmly. Could we clarify that order? Could a second set of eyes review this? Is there anything you need from us right now? Calm does not mean passive. Calm means precise. Guard your face and your phone. Your expression is a shelter. Do not let fear broadcast from your eyes. Your device is a doorway. Do not let rumor rush through it. Choose one trusted person to relay updates. Keep the group chat from becoming a megaphone for panic. Do not dramatize. Do not forecast. Do not frame every change as doom. You are the hinge that keeps the door from slamming. I bless your family system now. I decree unity where stress tries to divide. I cancel blame shifting. No hunting for fault. No turning on one another. I clothe conversations with patience for different coping. Some will cry, some will go quiet, some will ask too many questions. Each is loved. Over the children and the elders who will receive updates, I decree protection. Clear, age-appropriate words, no unnecessary fear, no graphic rehearsals of details that do not serve them. Over siblings, spouses, and friends, I decree gentleness, shared resolve, and the wisdom to rest when needed. Peace to the matriarch and patriarch. Peace to the one who cooks, the one who drives, the one who stays. Peace to the one who blames themselves. I lift it off now. Keep this playing. If your chest tightens, return to the prayer. If your thoughts run, call them back with the 5 lines I gave you. Do not isolate in your thoughts. Isolation is where fear multiplies. Share the burden with one steady friend who will declare, not despair. Type yes if you will be the calm voice in this moment, and let that be your vow to lead with faith. Measured words, anchored breath, steady eyes. I place my hand on your back and I commission you. Walk back in as a carrier of peace. Your presence will slow pulses. Your questions will open clarity. Your notes will steady memory. Your prayers will keep the door of fear shut and the door of hope open. You are not pretending. You are partnering. You are not alone. I am with you. Go as the calm in your family's storm. Now receive this final decree, and do not argue with it. Open your chest, slow your breath, and let my voice set the climate. I place my hand on your mind. Peace. I place my hand on your breath. Steady. I place my hand on your thoughts. Clear and ordered. I quiet the loud places. I soften the tight places. I settle the restless places. Your shoulders release. Your jaw unclenches. Your heartbeat finds a measured rhythm. I am with you here. I am with you here. I am with you here. Over the one you love, I wrap covering again, broad and total. Comfort that actually comforts, not just words. Stabilization that holds, not fragile minutes. The next right step revealed. Then the next, then the next. Recovery that gathers momentum. Systems cooperating. Numbers that trend toward health. Rest that restores. Pain that eases. Strength that returns in faithful increments. I decree alignment over labs and lines, over timing and treatment, over plans and people. I decree no spirals, no surprise reversals, no hidden harms. I release restoration, body, mind, and the quiet courage to receive it. I appoint help in every hallway and wisdom in every room. I do not leave them, and I do not leave you. Hear me and answer with obedience. Fear will not talk first, and fear will not talk loudest. You will not partner with dread. Your mouth is a gate, and it belongs to faith. Say it, low and sure. I will not let fear talk first. Again slower. I will not let fear talk first. Now seal it with the lines you have learned to lead the room. We will take this one step at a time. We will not collapse. We will pray and act with wisdom. Your voice does not have to shout. It has to agree. I set over you a continuing practice that keeps the shield lifted. Replay this prayer when the waves return. Let it run while you breathe. Loop the 5-beat cycle we built. Presence, protection, wisdom, healing, peace, until your nerves match the words. If you must be quiet, agree in your chest. If you can whisper, whisper. If you can type, type amen to anchor your yes. Share this so another waiting room soul does not sit alone under a sermon of fear. Like it so the next family in a hard hallway finds help in time. Your action is a lifeline you throw across the corridor. Now I close with authority and tenderness. Peace over you like a mantle, heavy enough to stay. Healing over them like dawn that keeps coming. Hope over the outcome like a banner that does not fall in the wind. Peace in your mind, steadiness in your breath, clarity in your thoughts. I am with you here and I am with them there. Fear is not allowed to speak first, and it will not speak last. Say amen. Whisper yes if you must be quiet. Type amen to seal it and keep moving in peace. Amen, amen, amen.